man accused of killing 2 people inside a UCCS dorm room earlier this year is competent to stand trial. I'm Maggie Bryan, and I was in the courtroom this afternoon as the judge made that decision. Tonight, I spoke with a friend of one of the shooting victims about the ruling, which ends months of back and forth.
I wound up meeting Sam at Guitar Center.
Anthony Scornavaco says musicians tend to make friends easily.
I saw this young kid sitting over in the guitar section just absolutely shredding.
That was the case with him and Samuel Knopp,
I asked him if he would be interested in coming to audition.
who was a guitarist in his band.
He had a great attitude, very professional, very happy-go-lucky.
The two only knew each other for a few months before Sam's life was taken. It was an early morning in February when police say Sam's roommate shot and killed him and 26-year-old Celie Montgomery inside a dorm room at UCCS.
You never expect this type of thing to ever happen to anyone that you know.
Since March, the suspect's mental competency has been questioned in court. He went through 2 different mental competency evaluations, both with 2 different opinions. A psychologist with the state mental health hospital said the suspect was incompetent to proceed, noting he had disorganized thoughts, a lack of focus, and symptoms of paranoia. In a second evaluation, an expert said the suspect was competent to proceed, saying he told her he exaggerated some of his symptoms during the first evaluation. She also noted he told her other inmates encouraged him to lie so he could get better treatment at the state mental health hospital. Today, a judge ruled the suspected gunman is competent to proceed to trial. The judge pointed out the significant difference in the suspect's mood, appearance, and understanding of his proceedings now compared to the time of the first evaluation.
I'm sure that justice will be served on behalf of Sam and Celie Montgomery's families. But, at the end of the day, he took 2 lives away from the Colorado Springs community, from families.
Did Sam ever mention anything about him as a roommate?
He never mentioned anything to me. I remember I was actually looking for a roommate right around the time that Sam's life was taken, and had I known that he was in a poor living situation with this kid, I would have offered him a room at my house.
A helping hand he wished he could have offered, showing the bond the 2 built over just a short period of time.
We're kind of going through time here for this performance.
Especially considering he was once a member of our band, so that automatically makes him family to me.
The suspect is due back in court next month. During that hearing, we expect to see more evidence in the case, and the judge will decide if it's enough to go to trial. I'm Maggie Bryan for News 5.